Hello everyone, Jason here from TSST Time. Doing some more nerdy talk and whatnot. Today are my thoughts on why Kenobi was able to beat Anakin in Episode 3. So my knowledge from this is based off of things that I've read and things that I've seen and whatnot that talk about both characters, how they fight, and as well as what happened during the battle itself. So let's start off with Anakin Skywalker and his style and everything. So Anakin is a Form 5 user, which is basically Form 3 with offense. You do quick, fast, strong attacks, and then immediately go into a defensive mode and try to counter your opponent's attacks. It's very good when facing somebody that likes using offensive styles. However, its flaw is against somebody who is not planning on attacking you much and is pure defense, which is Kenobi. His is Form 3, and he's considered the embodiment of that style. He is a master of that form, probably one of the best, if not the best user in that style. So Anakin's form wasn't extremely useful against his. Kenobi was able to use this style to defeat Grievous when he had 8 lightsabers just coming at him, 8 lightsabers, I don't know. But he was so good that even Mace Windu considered himself to be about an equal, and Yoda considered him to be an equal to Mace as well. Both of them have very strong knowledge in the Force, as well as ability to use the Force. Anakin has much more raw power, but Kenobi is more knowledgeable in how to control and how to actually focus it. So there's their styles and leading up to the battle. So they are considered almost equal in combat and everything else, like I said before. But not only that, they know each other better than anybody else out there. When a master and a student are able to work side by side with each other for so long, they just know each other. It's actually said in the books and everything that they know their opponent's moves almost before they use them. That it's like breathing, fighting with and for them and everything. It's like breathing. They know each other more intimately than lovers, and they're closer than family and everything. So that was why, even if one of them had an upper hand, they couldn't really get that, because they both knew each other so well that neither one could really surprise their opponent at any time. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the fact that neither of them were fighting at full strength. Both of them were doing something that they did not want to do, which was face each other. They loved each other. They cared about each other a lot, so neither of them wanted to kill the other person. Anakin was getting mind screwed by Sidious. Kenobi, it was said that Sidious was attempting to do so, but Kenobi was able to block it from his mind, basically stop any sort of interference with his mind, and Sidious couldn't get through. Anakin was also suffering from Padme just turning on him. However, his suffering, since he was now going towards the dark side, partially helped him out in some ways. He was an emotional wreck, but that's something that the Sith actually thrive off of. That's something that they actually use in their combat, in their style. It was seen when he fought Dooku. When he gave himself over to the dark side for a bit, he was then able to overcome against Dooku. Kenobi didn't do that, obviously. He went there to Mustafar with the one goal of killing Vader. Now, from how Kenobi talks and everything, that could mean either actually killing him or having him throw away the persona of Darth Vader, come back as Anakin. He hoped that he could still save him, and so he was partially holding back, trying not to kill him, hoping that there was something that he could do to bring him back. Now, we know that he did not, and that there may honestly have not been any sort of way to ever save Anakin at that time. We don't know that for certain. I mean, Kenobi did just leave him there to burn alive, but anyway, so that's leading up to the actual fight completely. Now let's get into the actual fight. So, as they were fighting, Anakin was still doing with his emotional stuff, and this actually worked in Kenobi's favor because his pride, Anakin's ego was starting to take a toll because of how Kenobi was fighting. Since Kenobi fights with pure defense, Anakin could not find an opening. And Kenobi wasn't coming at him a whole lot and trying to kill him as much as Anakin was trying to, cut through his defenses. So nothing was working for Anakin, and he was getting more and more frustrated as time went on. Kenobi, on the other hand, his style, the battle was actually kind of in favor of his style. It was just lasting a long time, and Anakin was starting to show openings. Kenobi didn't take a whole lot of the openings. He took some, and Anakin was able to defend against them. One moment is when Anakin loses his lightsaber, and that's because Kenobi is able to very quickly basically reverse the mechanisms in his robotic arm, and it caused Anakin to, lose focus for a little bit and drop his saber and everything. Now, there's a moment where they are both basically trying to use force push against each other, and you see Kenobi able to match Anakin's strength in that, which is surprising because of how strong Anakin's raw potential is. It not only shows that Anakin is not able to fully access his full powers at this point, but also how strong Kenobi is in the Force. So don't underestimate him. He is an equal to Anakin, at least in this fight. And as time went on, finally Kenobi sees an opening, and that's when he, does the backflip away and gets to the higher ground. Now, this is where he was hoping Anakin would turn aside. Obviously, Anakin did not. Anakin's pride over the course of this battle, he was getting more and more infuriated by how he wasn't able to, actually hit Kenobi. And so he decided, you know what, I'm going to put everything into this, and he won't be able to stop me, because I am the chosen one. I am more powerful than anyone. And, well, that didn't work out for him. But that's why I believe Kenobi was able to win. A mix of emotions, the actual combat, Anakin's style, and everything that led up to the battle, all eventually led to the outcome of Kenobi winning. Plus his experience and lack of ego, Kenobi's, because he didn't see himself as, the almighty person. He saw himself as, I need to do whatever I can to stay alive and, win this fight. Anakin was just, I'm better. Why aren't I able to beat him? But that's my take on it. There are a lot of different theories out there. There isn't necessarily one actual set course, and we don't know if Kenobi could have beaten him if he wasn't being, mind-fucked. I'll go over tomorrow probably if Kenobi could have beaten Vader at that point. But that's my take on it. Agree, disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I've heard every theory out there pretty much, and I'm always listening to feedback and everything. I could go longer with this, because there's some out there that go 30 minutes, but I like to keep this below 10 minutes. But that's my take on it. And like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. And, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. But that's it for now, and I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. See you later.